everyone, it's the Cake Lady, and I'm coming to you from one of my rooms downstairs in my basement. This video is going to be a little different because it has zero to do with cooking and baking and everything to do with home improvement. Now, my husband and I, we're kind of some DIYers. We like to do things ourselves, and one of the things we're going to be tackling is we're going to be transforming our room that we use for homeschooling. Here it is. I took all the pictures and things down. Here's what it looked like before. So as you see, it's kind of a cluttered mess. It's just kind of random, but this is a great space for us to have our schoolwork to do down here because we just get everything out of the way of the house. We can come down here and focus a little bit better than when we go upstairs. But as you can see, it's kind of a really dark room. There's dark brown walls. The wall behind me here is the only light wall, and it has this random stencil. It's all right. I'm not in love with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint all the walls, and we're going to do the doors and the trim a nice bright clean white, and then we're going to paint the walls a light gray. We're trying to lighten it up in here. Okay, and then my favorite part, let me show you the floor. There's carpet, but it's not all the way around. Here, we've got concrete that's just been painted. And the carpet is not tacked down. So to replace the carpet, we're gonna be putting in this wood laminate flooring. I don't know if you can tell, it's a nice gray. It's got a good kind of rustic texture on it. And then my favorite part of this whole renovation is we're going along this wall, we're going to install 7.5 feet of cabinets, and that thing on the floor is the countertop. The cabinets are going to be white, and it's going to hopefully tie in really well with the rest of the room. But this is going to be my cake and cookie decorating studio. It's a little gift for my 40th birthday that's coming up a lot sooner than I'd like it to. So I'm just super excited. We're about to start painting tonight, and we're going to take you along for the renovation. So check out, see our progress, and then I can't wait for the special reveal at the end. Who knows how long it'll take? We're just going to do it in the evenings when we have spare time. So should be interesting. But we'll be checking in and showing you the progress. So I'm really excited for this reveal. So, all right, hi everyone. So we are day one into this project, and I just wanted to show you how it's going. So far, I have primed the cabinets with Kilt's primer. Okay, these are wood, these are oak cabinets. So we wanted to prime them before we actually paint them. We're gonna be painting them with the Sherwin-Williams Infinity HGTV home paint. We were told by the guy at Lowe's this is the best paint to have, and so far we are very happy with how it's covering. And we're doing our walls. If you remember, this wall back behind me was like a really dark brown color, and we have one coat on this. It's a concrete wall, so there are some imperfections in the wall that you can probably see, but that's the wall, that's not us. But we have only one coat on it. It has covered that wall. The wall behind me here, this one right here, I just finished putting a second coat on, and it's drying. The wall color, let me see, is called Passive, and the trim and the cabinet color is called Fundamental. So it's probably hard to see. This color is a light gray, and then our trim and doors and the cabinets will be just like a nice bright white. So here we are. I just want to show you a little bit of progress on the room. We have finished painting. Now this is weird tile that the lady installed in the house, and we don't know what to do with it, so we're just leaving it, so ignore that. But we finished painting the room. We painted the doors that nice bright white and all the trim, and then the walls are gray color. And the most exciting part, we installed the cabinets and the countertop last night. Y'all, look at that. We got the cabinets and the countertop at Menards for a really good price. My stand mixer is ready to go. So I can technically start decorating down here now. I can move my stuff down later on if I want to, but the flooring has not been put in. We're kind of at a standstill. We bought our flooring. I'll show it to you. We got this flooring from Lowe's called Allen and Roth. It is laminate flooring. I think the name of it is Lodge Oak. Yeah, Lodge Oak, which sounds really cool. But here's the sample piece. It's a nice gray color. It has a little bit of texture. It's not smooth, which I really like. And they're very wide boards, as you can see. The problem is we ordered 9 boxes, and right now we have 7. And let me tell you why. When we picked up the boxes at Lowe's, we didn't check them first. And by the time we got home, we noticed 2 of the boxes had damaged boards in it. Now these boards have this interlocking system, and most of the boards in the boxes were damaged on this end, which means they won't lock together. So I had to take them back to Lowe's. We had to reorder them. It takes about 5 to 7 business days for them to get in. Once they get in, you have to put them in the room that you're going to be working in and let them acclimate for 48 hours. So we are done with this portion of the room until like a week, maybe a week and a half. So we have kind of gone as far as we can right now in this room, which is kind of a bummer, but we've got a lot of other stuff going on, like my son's birthday, so I can focus on that instead of this room. Here we are. I know I just said we're not going to be laying any floor for a couple weeks because we have 2 boxes that we're waiting on coming in, but we decided to go ahead and start flooring anyway. We just figure we'll save a few boards out of each box so we can mix in with our other 2 boxes. And we have almost 4 rows. Let me turn my camera around here. So here it is. We have almost 4 rows. And we're coming to this really weird part in the room where we're having to cut boards lengthwise as well as widthwise. And so that's the hardest part right now, is just the cuts. But once we get going, we can put it in, we get in a good groove and we're good to go. Somebody told us that it should take about an hour to do a room, and we've been doing this for probably an hour and a half now. So I'm not really sure what they were thinking. But I love how it's looking right now. Once we get the flooring in, we will put some shoe molding at the bottom there to just kind of close the gaps that you have to leave in your floor. You want to leave a little bit of a space between the flooring and the wall, because if you don't, it can't move and it's going to expand and contract. So you want to give it some room to be able to do that. Hey everyone, I just want to give you an update on our room remodel that we're doing. We finally got some boards in from Lowe's, and if I look tired right now, it's because we stayed up until about midnight last night finishing the flooring of the room. We still have to put up the trim, but pretty much this room is done except for moving stuff in.